them, baby, just not to me. I can feel your pain, it's weighing so heavily. And I can feel your heart, baby, it's calling.
What's poppin', Team J-Dub, YouTube. You know what we about to do is reaction time. How's everybody been doing, though, before we start? Everybody been doing good? I've been doing good on this side, you know what I'm saying, Team J-Dub. If you've seen, we've been having a lot of more content posted. We're starting to go live more. We're optimizing everything. We're trying to get out there, be more interactive with everything we're doing with Team J-Dub, you know what I'm saying? And that's offended to a fact. But you already know we about to get into a reaction video. Let's get into what we're reacting to today. Let me minimize the screen. Today we are reacting to $5 noodles versus $500 noodles.
We are not a traditional cafe. We're
yeah, you heard me. You heard me. $5 noodles versus $500 noodles. You know what I'm saying? This is about to be crazy. You know, Korean noodles. $5 versus $500 Korean noodles. Record-breaking bowl. What? You know we had to watch this with Team J-Dub. Smoke going everywhere. I don't want the smoke everywhere, but that look like fish eggs or something. But look, we about to get into the reaction video right now. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Enjoying Team J-Dub. We grown in it, showing, and that's a funny to a fact. Now let's see what they're talking about.
Most expensive bowl of noodles. A bowl of noodles that costs over $500.
And soon I'll
would you pay $500 for some noodles?
Noodle.
They said, we don't need advertising because you're just going to slow us down, baby.
Then to a bowl from the oldest noodle shop in the country.
It tastes like farts in your mouth a little bit. But first, we have come to our cheapest noodle location of the day. Behind me, a place known as Ramyeon Pyeongjam, or Ramen Convenience Store. The cheapest noodles you can find here are under $3. But there's a catch. When you come here, you are the one who is making your own noodles. Let's go inside now to see more about how it works.
What? I need to go there like right now. That is like the best thing. Yeah, oh my God.
Right on the list, Team J-Dub. Wall-O Ramen. They have 67 types of ramen, all of them available on this wall. It's not just about typical Shin ramen noodles like what you see here. This is the classic. It's a nice, thick, hearty noodle with a very spicy broth. But in Korea, there's so much more to noodles than that, including something like this. This right here is jjajangmyeon. It's a fusion noodle somewhere between Korean and Chinese. Then we have the old school noodles. These are some of the first noodles to ever come out here in South Korea. They even have vegan noodles. Cool.
I didn't even know all that, yo.
Right here we have the sogogi ramyeon. This would be beef flavored and definitely not vegan.
Oh my fucking God.
Another fun thing to point out is the way the shop is laid out. Right here, this is the mild zone. If you don't like a lot of spice, you're gonna be safe.
Nah, I need the spicy zone.
Here's an example of a mild noodle right here. This is called gamjamyeon. It literally means potato noodles. I've never even heard of this, but why not? So here, creating a good bowl of noodles isn't just about the noodle. It's also about the toppings. And over here, this is all stuff that you can put on your noodles for free when you order. First of all, kimchi, carrots, pounded rice cakes, chives, pickled radish, green onions. Also, there's this right here, bean sprouts. So those are all free, but there is...
I thought there was gonna be like some meats and shit you could throw in your bowl.
One topping I should mention that you do have to pay for, and that is cheese.
They got you paying for the cheese.
Water station right here.
But before we can build our bowl, we have to order and pay at the kiosk.
What I find most intriguing
I want some noodles now.
Everything works on the honor system. This can only work in a high trust society. Could somebody come in here, take a bunch of noodles and run like they're in California? Yes, but we're not in California, so that doesn't happen here. Now here's what I'm gonna go for. This is a ojinga jampong, $3.50.
$3.50.
Squid flavored ramen, but I'm gonna have to add
squid
some cheese.
flavored
Beyond that,
ramen.
I can actually get beverages here too. Since I want to go 100% Korean today, banana milk. Let's move. So I have ordered, but now I need to find the squid noodle somewhere on this wall of ramen.
1 hour later.
Let's go make our noodles. They have trays for both putting the noodles into and for putting some side dishes into. Let's start with the side dishes. First, kimchi and some of this pickled radish. Side dish is complete. Time to construct.
Ew, what does pickled radish taste like?
There is no wrong way to do this, but actually there is a wrong way to do it. Let's see what happens. Step one, open the noodles. From here, I want to empty out our delicious toppings, dried vegetables and mushrooms, and perhaps even a little bit of squid. It's definitely smelling like seafood. From here, we have our seasoning packet full of MSG and other seasonings. From here, we kind of mix and match to our heart's desire. Pounded right.
I never tried squid noodles, but I definitely would try them now.
Rice cake. Can't believe this is free. Green onions. Give it a little bit of color and some texture. Finally, there's nothing better on ramen than some cheese. So I'm gonna place on 2 slices of cheese.
I've
so
never
this is
eaten
my final
ramen
build
with
before
cheese
putting the water
before.
in, but let's ask a real live Korean person what they think.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, with a rice cake, especially 2 double cheese there. Yes, I like it.
Wait, that guy never says anything nice about me. We're on the right track. Now that we have our noodles built, it is time to cook them up. First of all, there are 3 noodle options. General noodles, thick noodles, and fried noodles. And each of them has a different cooking setting. So I'm gonna go with the general noodle. It sets a timer here for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. First, the hot water goes in, and then it uses an induction oven to make this hot so it cooks all the way through. Hot water will not be enough. We need actually more heat to soften up those noodles and especially those rice cakes. All right, folks, our first and cheapest noodle of the day. Look at this, just absolute beauty. The cheese is essentially melted into the broth, but it's changed the nature of the broth completely.
I don't know about that cheese, Team J.
The broth is
I don't
cheese.
know.
Let's give that broth a little bit of a taste. Oh my God, it's so spicy and it's so hot. It tastes a lot like squid. It's very cheesy. It is a perfect combination. Right here we have the rice cake. Let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, that's
The
nice.
rice
It's just something
cake.
fun to
I
bite
gotta try
down
one of
on,
those.
and it gives you a variety
It
of
looked like a scallop or one of the whatever they call those potato things.
textures in your noodle bowl. Kimchi and Korean rice cakes, the 2 best innovations in this country. It's not the perfect Korean day of eating without a little bit of kimchi. Nice. From here, I want to jump into these noodles. Let's give it a
Kimchi
shot.
spicy?
Oh, that's a good noodle. That cheesy broth really clings on to the noodles.
How?
It's like the ultimate
I ain't
junk
doing
food.
the
It's
cheese
preservatives,
part,
it's
though. I
chemicals,
can't-
and it's
I
joy.
can't do the
And to wash
cheese,
that
Team
down with some
J-Dub.
Korean banana uyu, the most famous milk in all of Korea. Nice. This place is fascinating because whether you speak English,
think
or
it said
speak
that was
Korean,
banana
you come
milk,
here,
so
you can
that's a
figure out
no.
how this place works, and you could do it all by yourself. It's a brilliant idea because it's really a self-running restaurant. It all
That's
runs
lit,
on the honor
yo.
system, but I feel like the honor system in this case means that patrons are honored to be here.
Oh, it's amazing.
From here, we are heading to Korea's most famous noodle, and I'm hoping we can get a seat. Let's move. We have come
them
to our
boys is
second
packed.
noodle location. Behind me is Korea's
Hold
most
on.
famous noodle. Shooting Korea's most famous noodle comes with its own challenges. First of all, they don't need promotion. In fact, if you don't come here, that's completely fine with them because somebody else will. In fact, hundreds of people will. You cannot make a reservation.
Damn.
You have to come here and wait in line. The line could be 40 minutes, it could be 2 hours. So in a moment, we're gonna get into the line to try these iconic noodles, but what kind of noodles
As he
are they?
speaks,
This
the
is
line
called
packs
a
up.
night
That's
noodle.
crazy.
This is a noodle you can find everywhere.
I don't even know if you hear me. I said, as he speaks, the line packs. Ooh, that looked good right there. That looks some chili on top of something.
But for some reason, this place is the absolute most famous. So we're gonna hop in line and go try it for ourselves. We are heading inside with the rest of the cattle. Somehow we're going up. Let's get in. Or should we take the stairs? Let's beat them.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on.
Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and join Team J-Dub right now, and that's a Fendi to a fact. And let me know what you think about this so far. You know, the first noodle was it was cool, because I would love to make some noodles like that. But I ain't throwing no cheese on it like that. I don't know about all that cheese, man. I don't know about any cheese on noodles. This
We beat them.
Yeah,
So
man, I
right
can't
now
wait
we've
to
come
be
to a
doing
section
these,
that's
yo. We
only
gonna
for
be out
people who
there
have 3 or
trying
more
all
in
the
their
crazy
party.
stuff, though,
Party.
for
We
real.
have me, we have the camera guy, we have Calvin, and we have my local Korean guy, Joe. Hello, Joe. The plus side of having 4 people is we might get
Man,
in
them niggas
faster.
is lit.
The downside is I have to buy noodles for all these guys. But I'll do it. All right, folks, we have been seated. Let's get into it. A simple menu. We have the galguksu. This is the iconic food that everybody here comes for, but they also have a dumpling called mandu. All right, folks, our noodles
Never ate
and
dumpling.
dumplings have arrived.
I tried dumpling once. I don't like that shit around it, though.
Can't believe how well-oiled machine this place is. You order, and within a couple of minutes, the food comes. I feel like if this isn't gone in 5 minutes, someone's gonna be looking at me angrily. Luckily, everyone here is wearing a mask, so I can't see how they feel about me. Right here, mandu. Mandu is a Korean dumpling. This is a little bit of a different shape than the typical mandu you will find here. Usually, you're finding kind of a half circle. Let's give it a shot. These are really good. They're gonna be even better with some of this. Soy sauce, a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of sesame oil, I'm told too. Oh, kimchi. Ah, 감사합니다. Look at us, I'm the belle of the ball. They brought us kimchi. Let's go back to the mandu. Delicious, clean, oniony, and that wrapper has a nice bite. I like that, but listen, we're here for the noodles. This is our
I might try it
galguksu.
again.
Galguksu literally means knife-cut noodles. Kal means knife, guksu means noodles, even though it sounds like a slur. Sorry. It just means noodle, folks. Instead of machine extruded noodles, the dough is hand rolled and sliced with a knife, giving the noodles a slightly irregular, chewy texture, just like me.
Irregular.
Before you get into the actual noodles, on top, at first looks like a flat noodle, but it actually is a compressed dumpling. And actually, you will notice that the components of this dumpling are eerily similar to what's here in this dumpling. Let's give those a bit of a dredge in the sauce. Cheers.
As long as it's spicy, I'm trying it. I ain't gonna lie. I'll try it out, cause this don't look nasty. You know, sometimes when we watching these Team J-Dub, the meals just be looking out of this world, alright? But this right here don't look too bad to the point where if it's as long as it's spicy, I'm eating it. Well, trying it out at least.
I don't want to say for sure, but it tastes eerily similar to the mandu wrapper. It's flat, it's got a little bit of filling.
It might
it's
just be,
delicious,
nigga,
especially
damn.
when it soaks up that broth. Galguksu is known for having this very thick, cloudy broth.
Thick, cloudy
delicious,
broth?
smoky, mushroomy, super savory. Also, there's some animal fat in there too, probably pork. Right here, we have the knife-cut noodles. Just nice, big, irregular strands soaking up all that delicious broth.
I gotta work on my chopsticks too.
Oh wow, it is a thick, hearty noodle, but the best part is that broth. This is a simple, straightforward, hearty bowl of deliciousness. Look at the sheer massive quantity of noodles that are in this bowl. That is a meal right there, my friends. This place could easily rip you off. They could be charging people $20, $30 a bowl if they wanted to, but no, the price for these noodles, it is only 11,000 won. So you can come to a Michelin-recognized restaurant.
Did you hear that? Look at that. That was some cheap big bowls. You go out there and eat good.
You get a fat full of noodles for under $8. That's a great value. From Korea's
Can't
most
beat
famous
that,
noodles,
real.
we have come here to one of Korea's oldest noodle restaurants right behind me. A restaurant known as Jinju. As you can see, this restaurant was established in 1962, making it 63 years old.
Damn.
This restaurant is famous for one noodle. If you look at the sign, the big word isn't the name of the restaurant, it's the name of the one food this place is famous for. Nangong Guksu. Now from our last location, we already learned that Guksu means noodle, but Nang means cold. Korea is one of the only countries I've been to that is known for its iconic cold noodles. I'm talking noodles that they add ice to. They want these puppies cold.
Whoa.
Once I figured out that Shopify was a thing.
Nah, see, that's what I said. Some things I'm not eating no black noodles. And cold noodles, alright, I might try one. But I don't know if I could eat if it was black though, man. I don't know. Comment below, Team J-Dub. Could you eat black noodles? Cold black noodles at that? Damn, I don't know.
I shouldn't say puppies,
Yeah, no
we are
bullshit.
still in Korea. Outside the restaurant right now, there is a line forming. We are about to jump in line with those folks too, but here's the problem. We also don't have permission to shoot here, so let's see what happens. Another secret review by Sunny. Because we have 4 people, we've been told to go to the second floor. It is lunchtime and this place is packed. Just
Damn,
looking at
all them
how narrow
restaurants
this
got second
stairwell is,
floors.
you can tell this place is old. Not to mention that once you get up here, you have to take your shoes off. In Korea, it's not that uncommon to go to a restaurant where you have to take your shoes off and sit down on the floor. Downstairs, it is the modern style. Up here, very traditional. So you get this traditional aroma of all these shoes mixing together.
Damn it, I hate when I
just
make
been
me all
sat
low and
quite
shit.
literally
Like,
on the ground, and I cannot believe how
That
busy
was
this
kinda
place
high, that was
is.
kinda
I
high,
don't
my
really
fault.
see any tourists. This seems like normal people just coming here to get a
see, that's what I want to eat. I want to eat how they eat. When they sit down on the floor, take my shoes off, all that.
good solid lunch. There are no
Get
menus
the
on
real
the table.
feeling, you know?
Rather, it's a very traditional style with the menu on the wall. You can see the handful of items available here. You tell the server, they bring it to you easy. 저기요.
저기요.
네개 해주세요.
여기 선불이야. Prepaid.
Oh, prepaid. Okay, yeah.
Prepaid.
Just take as much as you want. So I've ordered 4 noodles, 1 for everybody here because we're taking up a lot of space with these guys. All right, take a look at that white, milky broth. A little kimchi on the side.
Oh, okay, they got white noodles.
That's good kimchi. A little sweet, a little spicy. That said, let's talk
Cool,
about
cool,
this.
cool.
The
I just wanted to hear if it was spicy.
Guksu. Nang means cold, gong means soybean, and guksu is noodle. So actually, if you take a look inside, you will notice there is no meat here. I'm accidentally eating vegetarian food. Now, the broth of this soup is unique because it's made from boiled soybeans. Then it's blended into a thick, smooth soy milk. It can be topped sometimes with cucumber or tomato slices, but ours is not topped with anything. We've got broth and we've got noodles. The main unique fact about this dish, though, is that it's served ice cold. It's very cool. Before we get into the actual noodle, I say we give the broth a shot. Cheers.
Bugging.
Oh, okay. It has the same starchy consistency.
Ew, nah, Nah, nigga, that shit's way too thick. Them shit are like grits over there, boy.
Consistency that you would find inside of a bean. It tastes cold, creamy, and starchy. This is something where if you haven't eaten for like 3 days because you've been throwing up and you want to see if you can keep everything down, you might have this. All that said, let's try out these noodles. Right here we have just a giant clump of noodles.
Throw them shits away, bro. Nah.
Oh, I like that. This is a wheat noodle, but something special happens when you make it cold. It gets very chewy, or el dental. El dentistry. El dental clinic. Which just means that it's kind of chewy. It means to the dental clinic we go. Yes? This is my first time having this dish, and I gotta say, I love it. When you take a big slobbery bite like I just did, it tastes like farts in your mouth a little bit. There's kind of a sulfuriness being put off from the beans. That is not an accident.
How no? He just said it tastes like farts in your mouth a little bit. Bro, come on.
Beans are the magical fruit, and you know what they make you do. At last, we have come to our final noodle destination of this video, our most expensive noodle at a restaurant known as Myeon Seoul. Myeon means noodle, and Seoul, well, that's the city that we're in right now, baby.
Welcome to Myeon Seoul, an artisan noodle shop founded by Chef Kim Do-yoon, who spent over 17 years researching noodles. Work that led him to open two
noodles look
restaurants
real
that were
fine and wine coming out of there. Oh,
here, his signature creation is the Perilla oiled noodle.
And there it is. These are the iconic noodles. On the surface, it looks very simple. You can see some seaweed on top and then some nice thin wheat noodles underneath.
Okay. See. That I could try. That I'm gonna take a couple of scoops out of. I've never eaten no noodles with some damn seaweed on it, so
it's served with perilla oil. Perilla
and they
is
love
a
having
leaf
kimchi
that is
on the
green
side,
on one
yo.
side and purple on the other side. This is a common leaf that you will see when eating Korean barbecue. You have your lettuce or songchu, and then you have the perilla leaf, which has a very fragrant, perfumey, aromatic smell to it. So here, they've taken that perilla leaf, they've turned that into an oil, and that oil has joined these famous noodles.
But today we won't be trying Chef Kim Do-yoon's signature perilla oil noodle. Instead, we'll challenge him to make an upgraded version that costs over $500.
All right, folks, I am at the noodle making station with Chef Kim right by my side.
Oh, they're challenging him to make one over $500.
Noodle dish. This is easily going to be the most expensive noodle you will find in this city. Right here in this KitchenAid, we have.
Yo, he's like them real guys on them shows where like there's always that one character whose always eyes are closed or the eyes are covered and they can still talk and all that. Cause you see him over there, right? His eyes ain't even open, but he's like, yeah, bro, I hear you. I'm locked in. How did
noodle base. Inside this cup, he has simmered a broth with oxtail, black garlic,
and
various dried seafood. All of that has been simmering for 2 days, and that is going to be the wet agent that binds with our dried flour. Sir, take it away. Step 1, turn on the mixer. Step 2, slowly drip in gobs and gobs of that yummy flavor. From here, he is saying the dough is finished, which is remarkable because it looks very dry and like it's falling apart.
No, the noodles were already made,
though. Is this noodles? When do you become noodles?
Oh, I was right.
The first step.
I was right. Them do become noodles.
Of noodle dough making has finished. So his next move right here is to remove any lumps from the dough. So far, it is just a noodle dust. When will you noodle? Now, all of that gets shoved over here to the noodle sheeter.
We're watching noodles be made, Team
The giant
J-Dub.
cylinder begins to turn. Oh, and down here, take a look. A sheet is being pressed out.
Oh,
What
shit.
a beauty. I wasn't sure how we were going to go to kind of a dry crumble to something like this. All the noodle required was an extreme pressure being sifted through a $20,000 noodle sheeter. Cool. This is the noodle conception, and this is the noodle baby. From here, he's going to feed the noodles through the sheeter 3 more times. And there you go, the final noodle scroll, the noodles of destiny. It's so thin, it's so gorgeous, and it's so perplexing because it started out so dry that I didn't see how it could ever become something like this. And here it is, and that's why this man is the noodle master. Do you ever get your hair stuck in there? Yeah, a couple times. All right, folks, now that we have our noodle roll, it's time to slice our noodles up. So between here and down here, there is some kind of a noodle cutting device within this machine. All this man has to do down here is collect each bunch of noodles, and they're ready to go.
And then wang it together. That's
Starting
dope.
a fashion brand shouldn't feel impossible.
Trying to tell you,
Other
bro,
print-on-demand platforms.
You can do some amazing things out here with some money.
All right, folks, we are getting dangerously close to doing.
He said that noodle machine was 20 bands. I'm saying, man, if you got the money for it, you could do it, though. Imagine making noodles like that, though. Like, he really made that from straight powder, like flour type shit. Yeah, that was dope.
noodle build. But first, I want to explain why this noodle is so expensive. Let's go through some of the ingredients. First of all, right here we have the noodles, which you already saw being made, and then over here we have the expensive stuff. This is lobster meat, the lobster skin, the red part that you would find on the outside of the lobster. He has peeled that off, and we have a pile of just that. Meanwhile, right here we have a julienne abalone. Now, that is not even the most expensive part of this. This is the most expensive part of this noodle. Caviar. This tin right here costs over $1,000.
$1,000 tin of caviar just sitting. Yo, that's wild. Imagine paying that much for some fish eggs. TeamJaDubb. Damn.
Get into the noodle build.
Run it up.
Step one right here, we have the noodles and they are about to head into the water. Boom, he puts the noodles into a noodle net and they're gonna blanch for a little bit in this steaming hot water. From here, the noodles join a bath of perilla oil, and they're handed off to the big guy. From here, the chef mixes the noodles about, making sure they're fully covered with that perilla oil. And from there, they descend into their final destination, the noodle bowl. Now let's move on to the toppings. The chef begins with the lobster meat. From there, the lobster skin. The next step, a massive portion of abalone joins the bowl. Now it is time to unveil the caviar. It is a lot of caviar. So from here, he is gonna scoop a giant dollop of caviar and put that on top of the noodles. He comes back for a second dollop, even more caviar. This is now half noodles, half fish eggs. Even more caviar joins the chat.
Oh yeah, because you need half of that to be...
Oh my God, what is he doing? I've never seen a chef this daring, this unhinged, this borderline irresponsible. What is happening?
Chef Kim is committed. He's taken the challenge of making Korea's most expensive bowl of noodles to heart.
Surely this is something the internet has never seen before.
Soon, I'll find out if you can really have too much of a good thing when it comes to one of the world's most precious ingredients.
That's a bowl of caviar.
It's not about balance, it's about decadence. It's over the top. It is the most expensive bowl of noodles I've ever seen. Let's give it a shot. All right, folks, I am told that this meal...
Yo, a bowl of caviar, TeamJaDubb. Practically, like, yo, this niggas be eating expensively right there. Like, yo, I can't wait to be doing that, man. TeamJaDubb, we gonna be having some fun, TeamJaDubb.
Right here costs $578. That is so expensive that the wine I'm gonna be drinking with this is known as water. Now, people complain about these types of videos sometimes saying that the chefs who make the expensive meals, they only make it expensive by adding a bunch of expensive ingredients like caviar. Okay, those people have a point this time, especially. I'm not sure what happened here. I mean, there are noodles. The noodles are in here somewhere, but all you really see from the top are these glistening, beautiful, big chunks of caviar. That's a lot of caviar. Here's my first step, kimchi. Kimchi is a very humble ingredient. I wanna see what happens if I take some of this caviar and mix it with kimchi. Oh yeah, this takes the caviar to the next level, not the kimchi. The kimchi was already perfect. Really trying to get Korean subscribers right now. Anybody? No? Still nobody? Okay. From here, I want to go deeper into these noodles. When I pull on the noodles, it's revealing not just the noodles, but all that meat that was on top. I think I gotta try all these toppings together. I want a little bit of noodles, I want lobster, I want abalone, and I want caviar all together in one delicious bite. Let's give it a shot.
Hell yeah, I need that.
Oh wow, that is a lot of expensive stuff all at once. I like the taste of the lobster, slightly chilled. The caviar is very salty. When you have that much caviar surrounded by this much other intense, rich seafood, it is
gotta be one of the best ones I've seen.
A lot of people might ask, is it possible to have too much of a good thing? The answer is subtle and nuanced. Yes. You know, I think the issue here is that maybe these noodles need to be mixed. You have to take the noodles, split them apart, and make sure they all get drenched with that
I don't like when my noodles get that
sticky.
sticky though.
This case is $500 worth of caviar. Let's give it a shot.
He's spilling $500 worth of caviar. He better stop playing.
So in general, the noodles are very unique. I've never seen noodles made in this way, and they were kind of a miracle how they went from basically a dust to an actual noodle.
That was dope.
I can really taste the perilla oil. It's
the caviar got that bitch over the top, yo. I need that exact
super rich seafoods. Beyond that, what do I think? Well, I think the chef should try his own creation. Give it a taste. So the chef is here. He's taking a little bitty bite. I feel this man's face cannot lie.
So only the taste of caviar.
Yeah, I think you nailed the flavor profile there.
That was dream, to use that amount of caviar on the noodle, because he's the noodle master.
Well, chef, thank you so much. Kamsahamnida. Guys, listen, a one-of-a-kind experience, an experience that will never be had again by anybody, nor should it. I feel bad because it's kind of just like a big grotesque.
Right there, he was wrong, TeamJaDubb, because we will be having that exact bowl, but we want the whole thing of caviar on it.
mess of expensive ingredients at this point.
I don't know. I
In the
never ate
end,
caviar,
is it
though, so I don't know how it
delicious?
tastes
Well,
yet.
that would depend on your definition of the word is. So guys, today we tried 4 different types of iconic Korean.
4 different types of iconic Korean noodles. Which one would you have eating today, and which one would you have said pass to? See, I would have ate the caviar one for sure. And I'm eating the one on top of the caviar one. That one's for sure. I'm going to the one where he put the cheese in, but I'm not putting cheese in mine. And I'm eating like 3 different flavors because I know there's mad flavors I want to try that. And how to the no, double, triple, quadruple how to the no, to the last one, to the milk one, because that's just crazy. I would never, can't ever. But you see, they all came with kimchi, so I definitely got to try me some kimchi.
Noodles. I want to know between the cheapest, the most famous, the oldest, and the most expensive, which is going to go on your Korean noodle bucket list. Otherwise, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. Before we go, I want to say a huge thank you.
Alright, and before we go, you know I'm going to say shout out Team JDubb. And if you watch this video all the way through, make sure you're subscribing, commenting, and being more engaging. Let's keep engaging more. Let me know what you want me to react to next. We react to anything on this channel. We just react to these a lot because I love watching these, and I just, you know, Team JW, you guys are going to watch everything and react with me, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to watch other things that Team JW want me to get more into and stuff. And I just want to give a shout out to Team JDubb, everybody who's been joining in and subscribing. We about to go to the channel real quick. We are now at 1.64K subscribers, 360 videos. We just did our first live stream on YouTube, Freestyle Friday. Make sure you check that out if you haven't already. It was lit. I'm telling you, you gotta see it. And once you watch it, you was there. So that means you got to enjoy that Freestyle Friday. Make sure you come back this week for this Freestyle Friday. And we're gonna keep turning up. That's a Fendi to a fact. I ain't gonna keep you too long. We about to play this song, get you guys out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. I got some work to do. Got a lot of work to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing a lot more for you guys, Team JDubb. And I'm so grateful for you guys being here all the time. And I'll see you on the next one.
For me, yeah, whatever's killing you now is killing me. And when you love, baby, never let you be. That's a Fendi to a fact, baby. That don't come